Japan faces U.S. tariff
Big
threats.
and small, this one making suspension units for cars and vans is trying to navigate the baffling imposition of U.S. tariff policy. It moved some production from its plant in China to this one south of Tokyo to avoid high tariffs set by the Trump administration. But now tariffs on China have been reduced, and with the threat of higher tariffs on Japan, it might have to move production back there again.
We don't know how this tariff issue is going to be settled and what the impact will be, whether we should be manufacturing more in Japan or China. We're very confused.
And confusion spells trouble for the Japanese economy, where the auto industry employs more than 8% of the total workforce and accounts for 10% of economic output. The fear is auto tariffs could have a wider recessionary impact, just as economic prospects are improving. This trade shock, it seems, couldn't come at a worse time for Japan. Wages have been rising and people have been spending more. After years of stagnation, it appears the country has been on track for an economic turnaround. A meeting on the sidelines of the G7 summit in Canada between Japanese Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba and US President Donald Trump failed to reach a breakthrough amid concerns normally good relations between the two allies could spiral into a tit-for-tat trade war.
I don't think Japan would likely retaliate to hiking Japanese import tariff from the US, because that would further deteriorate Japanese economy. So I do hope Japanese government and business to be somewhat patient.
As the world's fourth biggest economy, especially holding so much US debt, Japan represents a considerable adversary.
Japan has very strong cards to play because Japan is the largest owner of US bonds, and we all know that President Trump is very scared of bond yields going higher. So the bottom line is that the Japanese are very confident that they will get the right deal for Japan, and whether that's a good deal for the United States of America is a completely different question.
And like for so many other countries in Asia, however this trade war plays out, it seems relations